A special formation for you. I think what I'll do is, since we have perfectly clear skies, we'll just wait to see what it looks like, and then we'll see what we've created. We've been practicing, and successfully so, at Skydive Chicago to make this happen. Made 20 jumps total this week. We made 4 jumps yesterday, 4 on Monday. Now we've got a team that's come from all around the world to participate in this, and I can tell you all the jumpers from Europe and from Central America, Italy, New Zealand, Thailand, very excited to be at Oshkosh. Aviation enthusiasts themselves. They've been wanting to come here all their lives, so they're very, very excited to participate in this today. So, eyes to the skies now. I can't see them either, so we're all going to have to help each other. Best way to see this is often laying down on your back, because they're probably going to be exiting right over show center, right over the show line, and slightly maybe even more westerly, as the uppers today are about 40 miles an hour out of the west. So expect them to be going over your head and slightly past us as they'll drift back toward show center in free fall. They've been in the aircraft for over 45 minutes now, waiting for the Blue Angels to do their flyby, and then waiting for the Red Bull Air Force to do their thing, climbing up to altitude. Starting at 12,000 feet, they've been sucking oxygen. Everybody's got their own oxygen tube. Okay, look up right now, and you can see smoke in free fall. Look straight up above the show line, and you'll see them coming down. I see them right now forming up what looks like a 3-bladed propeller. They are out right now, moving through about 12,000 feet. You can see the 3 smokers. Their job is to stay around the periphery of the skydive so you can see it building. Perfectly framed and silhouetted against that blue sky. Can you see what that looks like? What does that formation look like to you? It looks like a 3-bladed propeller. Hartzell would be proud to see that up there right now. So we'd like to say thank you, Oshkosh, for making this possible. We're honoring you with a 3-bladed propeller in free fall. Here comes the break off, and what I'm going to do is stop talking so you can hear the 62 canopies open as these skydivers track away at speeds up to 100 miles an hour laterally away from the center. Here we go. Watch carefully.
Take a big to this. Boys, where are we dropping?
Looking for 62 open canopies plus 3 additional canopies. Total 66 canopies with our cameraman. Doesn't look like anything is spinning, and doesn't look like anything is fluttering away. It looks like all 65 canopies are open and happy, and all the skydivers are encouraged to land all along the show line. Hopefully be there for you when you want to get yourself a picture with them, or perhaps hand them a beer. No beer on the show line today, right? Their only mission is to not land on the pyrotechnics or near the engines of the B-1. So right now everybody's got their assigned areas for them to land in, so they're making their way over to it, making predominantly only right turns as they assemble onto the pattern to make these landings. These canopies range anywhere, again, from about 106 square feet all the way up to about 220 square feet. All depends on your weight and your ability to land these canopies. They come down with a lot of forward speed. You got to be prepared to run it out when the time comes. So depending on your age and the condition of your knees, you tend to choose your canopy accordingly. Let's give them a nice hand as they put their feet down on the ground at Oshkosh. Many for their very first time. They are extremely excited to be here at the International Skydiving Museum and Hall of Fame Eagle Skydiving Team. Happy to be bringing it in for the crowd today. Now I'm going to give you some statistics just to give you an idea. The average, this is the older group amongst our skydiving teams. 60 years of age is the average age. The oldest, Mike Nestor, at 80 years old. Our oldest lady is Betty at 75 years old. And who has the most jumps on this team? 21,000 jumps. That would be Wisconsin's own Mary Bauer. There you go. Mary Bauer, one of the best skydivers in the world, teaches here in Wisconsin. Just a few more skydivers left to come on down as they all pick their way down to the ground, one of whom has decided to bring in the flag, and we appreciate that. Once again, we're going to be making 3 more jumps this afternoon. We'll be up again at 5:30 today, and again for the night show this evening at 7:30, and then we've got another group of 14 head-down skydivers with pyrotechnics bringing it on down at 9 o'clock this evening. We've got the Patriot team, we've got the Red Bull Skydivers coming back up again, so you are all going to be well-versed skydivers by the time this day's over. They're all down right now, everybody safely on the ground. How about a nice big hand for all of our very experienced team of 400,000 skydives amongst all of us. Big hand for them, and a big thanks. The Eagles have returned to Oshkosh.